Well, we have Gino Martelli, who has got several talents, and one of them is going to be here on my head. He's going to throw the camera at me. No, we are in Florida. Gino is living in Hollywood, not California, the land of the fruits and nuts. He's in the other one, where the immigrants came and took over the city of Miami. But no problem.
No problemo.
No. So Gino is a hairstylist by reputation who has taken on other hobbies, like cooking is one of them. He's a great chef, but he doesn't take credit for anything. So I'll just do the talking about that. And the other thing that he does, which is amazing, is he's the same age as Biden, but he's not biding his time. He's over there taking and this is not a political thing. It says that he has taken on this wonderful career of staying alive, healthy, and there it is. So what do you do every day?
What do I do every day? Well, first of all, let me correct you. I live in Hollywood Beach. I live right near the beach. I can walk to the beach.
Okay.
It's Hollywood Beach.
Okay.
Because Hollywood's pretty big. I mean, huge. Okay. So what do I do? Well, I love staying fit because you feel great when you're fit. You know.
What is fit?
Fit is exercising, is eating properly. It's all about being getting yourself involved in something that's really the right thing for your health. You need to, let me find the right words. Okay?
Well, how old are you?
I'm 80 and a half. I'm going to be 81 this coming October.
If you didn't exercise, what would you be like?
Oh my God, I'd be a couch potato because that's the only energy you would have is to sit and read or watch TV. So by going out, you're moving around and you're realizing that, sitting is not for you, because this is what seniors do. They sit a lot and they complain a lot that they have another doctor's office, and then the doctor wants them to go and see another doctor and another doctor and another. That's the way life is. So I don't want that kind of a life. I want to be active. And weight training, firstly, I love working on calisthenics. It's very challenging. You're using your own way to exercise, which is really hard. It takes a long time because you need to build up shoulder strength. So with all this, you need to really be disciplined and commit yourself to the art of being fit. If you want to take it really seriously and take it to another level, and this is the level that I want to be. I want to be at the high level because that's where you're going to feel the best you could possibly be. And therefore, that's the road I'm on. I want to be super fit because it's a beautiful high. I know what a high means because I did drugs way back when.
Yeah.
And to me, being fit is the same experiencing when I was doing drugs.
So it's another drug.
It is another drug, but this drug lasts for all day long. You don't go to the gym and get another fix, okay? It's like doing another line, okay? No, this stays with you. Stays with you until you get up the next morning. And then you gotta recharge yourself and go, okay?
What do you eat?
Oh, very, very clean, healthy food that is nourishing to your body, to your mind, your soul. Everything should be organic.
Oh, does it cost more?
Well, of course it does.
Why?
Are you worth it? Well, you know what? Yeah, it doesn't matter the cost because I don't eat meat, because meat is very expensive. So what replaces that is plant food. You really want... What I'm trying to say is like plant food, food that grows like celery, it grows low to the ground, right? So they use a lot of chemical, pesticide. So you want organic because organic is cleaner. So you really want to spend the extra money for that because you don't want to put toxin in your body just
right.
because it's celery. or radishes, because they grow, eating strawberries, everything that grows low to the ground, they use a lot of pesticide. And even though you wash them really good, but still it's inside of them, And you can really feel the difference when you eat really good food. So that gives you the energy. That makes you feel good and allows your plumbing to really work well.
All vegetables is really a
Casey treat.
It's a load.
It's a It certainly is a huge load.
Do you smell different?
No, yes you do. Of course you do. Oh my God, it's like no, I can't say that.
Well, rich people smell different.
Come on.
They do. You can just you smell the aroma
the richness of it. The richness of it, right?
Yeah, it's perfumery.
It does perfumate the whole house.
Now, you used to be a fatty.
Exactly,
After you were cutting hair, you were the most successful hairstylist
yes, I was.
that we ever had in Western New York.
Yes.
And probably the whole country.
And the most expensive.
You smelled good.
Smell good too, yeah. You know why? Because I never drank. I didn't do drugs. I mean, I did drugs way back when, it's just all about being the best who you possibly can be.
So when did you start this bestness?
I started it really about 6 years ago when I realized that, when you retire, you got two choices. You want to be fit, or do you want to spend the rest of your life complaining about how
The
bad
Bills,
you feel?
the Buffalo Bills losing.
No, the medical bills. Forget the Buffalo
medical
Bills.
bills.
I mean, that's another thing.
Stay
okay?
away from Bills.
Okay, stay away from bills. Period. Okay.
But you look great, and
Thank you.
I listen. I'm not falsely flattering you. I've known you for years.
We've known each other for a lifetime.
I've known you since I was a fatty,
Right.
and I used to come to my show and
Right.
cut my hair on the air,
Right.
which was it was a blowout with that thing. But wait a minute. Let's talk about that for a minute because it's fun.
Yeah.
You were in a barber shop
That's
that
right.
was not a salon.
It was not. The salon was ahead of its time.
Well, when you were the first guy to come that I ever heard of with the
I don't know about
sculpt
the
cut,
first. I don't know.
which was a razor cut, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a razor cut, but I chose not to use a razor
Right,
because
and
it was
you used
kind of
scissors.
cheating. I used scissors because that was really the art.
Well, you're the best cutter around.
yeah,
I know that.
thank
And
you.
Paul Mitchell and all those guys.
Yeah.
They lust after your style.
It wasn't Paul Mitchell. It was Vidal Sassoon. Paul Mitchell studied at Vidal Sassoon.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody got their education from Vidal Sassoon.
And he's from England.
He's from England, yes.
And you learned from him here.
I went to his school in London, England.
Oh, I didn't know
London,
that.
England. In 1974, I saw a movie called what was it? Mia Farrow, Rosemary's Baby. Remember that movie?
No, of course I do. That was
With
Ruth Gordon.
Right,
Yeah.
Rosemary's Baby. And I liked her hair, Mia Farrow's hair. It was really cropped, short, beautiful. And at the end, I saw credits going to Vidal Sassoon,
Oh.
who cut her hair.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, oh my God, I want to learn how to cut hair like that. Like that. Because I was sick and tired of doing that baseball cap, using a bicycle pump to puff it up and all that. I just got tired of that look.
That was the Hey Georgie girl look in England
Yeah,
at the
it
time.
was also-
in the 60s.
Yeah. It's also like, I don't want to mention his name, but, he's very popular with denying everything. I mean.
Let's not go.
Let's not go
See,
back.
trying to say the politics. But you
Let's not
had,
go
wait,
there.
now wait a minute.
Okay.
With all fairness,
Yeah.
you cut Jack Kemp's hair.
Yeah, I did. It was the same freaking haircut. And I hated that, okay?
But he was a guy, you had a curtain
Oh, yeah.
to hide us because
Yes.
regular men reading Police Gazette.
It was
and
because you know what? At that time, we used to use a net, a hair net.
Yeah,
And
and
I-
shampoo.
Of course, yeah.
Well, nobody shampooed
No,
my
nobody.
hair when I was
No,
10 years old. My father would have.
But after the shampoo and the drying, we needed to use a hair net.
Yeah.
And they only had pink because they only made them for women only. And then they realized that there was a market for men. And then they finally came out with black and so they needed a curtain.
But Jack Kemp was not a congressman at the time. He was playing
No,
with
he
the
was not.
Buffalo Bills.
Right, he was a Buffalo Bill. Right.
And O.J. Simpson was there, and also
Right.
who else was there? Cookie Gilchrist.
Oh yeah,
This is-
all the big names.
Yeah, and you had everybody who was famous.
I had everyone.
Yeah.
George Sames was the man who brought all the football. He brought the entire football team to my salon, and I did everybody's hair, even Pete Gogolak. Pete Gogolak was the kicker. Being a kicker, he was the first Buffalo Bill that made a transition. He went to from the AFL to the NFL, which was the New York Giants. And that's how the New York Giants, the NFL and the AFL merged when Pete
I didn't
Gogolak
know that.
went to the New York Giants because he went to the National Football League, and suddenly they just merged. So I did all these wonderful stars, and I got to know them. They were wonderful.
Did you know Foodie years later?
No, I didn't know.
My
Food.
father
No, I
said-
wanted to know him. I
My
would have
fa-
loved to have cut his
my
hair,
father
but
said
I never
that
did.
he said, what was it? We gave him $12 million and all we got was a quarterback. These are such bad. I guess you got to be from Buffalo, but why can't I be from normal parents?
That is so funny. That's so cute.
So you had a career with that, and all the
Yeah.
women loved you.
Yeah, oh my God.
And you
too
married everybody.
many. Yeah, for one night.
Yeah.
Worse
Shampoo
the
with
next
Warren
day.
Beatty.
Worse the next
And
day.
you were so
Yeah, I was worse than
strikingly handsome.
Yes.
And-
And look at me now. Oh my God.
Well, you'd
No
lost your hair, or
and-
you shave your hair.
Yeah, what do you want? I'm almost 100 years old. Jesus. Like I'm mummified pretty good.
Not bad.
Look at me. Look at me now.
Oh yeah. Well, I know.
Mr. Atlas.
Well, you're award winning, and it's Fitness Magazine has got you #1 in one of the
Can you
categories.
believe that?
Yeah.
You know why? Because I have a lot of fans. A lot of people that believe in me and love me.
Well, I'm one of them.
I am just blessed to have so many wonderful people at the gym friends,
Yeah.
and they believe in me and they encourage me. They come up to me and tell me what an inspiration that I am
Well,
to
it's true.
them.
It's true.
And I'm just blown away that they come to me because I was going up to people who I admired watching their workout and stealing from them. And if I didn't know how to do it, I would ask them. And they were gladly to help me with it.
Yeah.
So you know what? I learned from people. So wonderful people. They're sharing. It's all about sharing knowledge. And sharing is caring. And when you can discipline yourself and you put your mind to it and you want it, you really want it, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Yeah, I was like over 210 pounds and now I'm 158
Wow.
and I am fit. Now when I go out and I dress, women give me a checkout, man. And that's a
Well,
wonderful.
I usually pick up the check.
But I know they could, it's nice to see that women acknowledging you. That the only time you would get a look out of a lady is when you're young and handsome and gorgeous and a beautiful body.
Well, I got
But
one. I got one in court.
But now I just have a beautiful body, and they stared at me, and that made me feel great.
Yeah.
And that fuels my energy to go to the gym, and that to me, I began getting an addiction. And now I just love it. I go there every single day, 6 days a week, 4 hours. But my trainer, and I have a trainer who loves me, and I love him, and he has a tremendous.
Well, tell about him. Who is he?
Yeah, his name is Jean-Claude Pignel.
He's from France.
He's from France.
And you're
yes.
from Italy. You were born in Italy.
Yeah. So we're kind of like neighbors. But
Yeah.
but he's like my brother. He's like my son. That I would love to have him as a son.
And he corrects everything.
Oh my God, he's so critical.
More like your father.
He is. He's
Yeah.
like, I mean, my son, but being a father figure.
Yeah.
But he has a tremendous wealth of knowledge. It's like beyond. It blows my mind because I've had personal trainers. No one's ever taught me anything what he teaches me. What he teaches me is beyond. He corrects every single thing, how you're holding your fingers, how your fingers are working, how they're wrapping around. Everything is so important, how the wrist in the position. Everything is super, super important to him.
Well, he was.
Your stance, the way you're standing.
I want to go with him a little bit.
Your shoulders.
He was a hockey player.
Right, he was a professional hockey. Well, he graduated from college and he was an engineer. Guy's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And he played, I believe, with Wayne Gretzky for a season, and then something happened. He was a defense. So and this guy's the sweetest guy you ever want to meet. Soft-spoken, very soft-spoken, and he played defense. He was the enforcer, right? Yeah. For being an enforcer, this guy is so sweet, Joey. I mean, sweet as can be. But being an enforcer, they're rough and tough, and like if you don't do it my way, they would chew you out. No, he is just gentle. He just lectures the daylights out of me, but because he cares, he really cares. He picks up and he tells me that he wants me to have the right form. The form is the key and the most important thing in life. Form, because when you have the form, then you've got the energy, you got the strength, the power to do anything. But he is brilliant person and talented. He also worked in LA for 20-some years. So he
must know Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right, he hung out with them. He hung out with all the big names and worked with the big names.
A lot of people don't know he's very short. Schwarzenegger is short.
He is.
Yeah.
No, because he had a friend from the time.
No, I meant on money.
Oh, that kind of short.
Yeah.
But aren't we all?
Right now we are.
Yeah, aren't we all? Yeah, well, so he's hung out with the finest people, and he's had the finest people train him. And his mind is like a bladder. He just absorbed everything. And he's throwing all this to me. I'm lucky if I can retain 1% of that.
And he moved to Florida. As a matter of fact, Schwarzenegger just moved to Florida. Who was it?
No, Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, yeah. Well, one
family.
of them, Rambo, right?
Rambo, right. He moved to Florida, the whole family. The whole family. They were living in Palm Beach.
I know.
You remember, I used to live there. I lived all over Florida.
I know.
So not only is Florida God's giant waiting room, and it really is. So, back when I was retired and came here, what do I want to do with my life? Okay, the most important thing is you want to enjoy life. So the more you can enjoy your life is to be fit. Being fit, having good balance, walk, run, stretching, feeling good, the most important thing. And when you feel good, your whole body will...
and no drinking.
No drinking, no drugs. Nothing. Just clean, healthy living, period.
And living a day at a time.
Living a day at a time and staying out of doctor's office. Now, staying out of doctor's office, you know what happened to me? About 5 years ago. It'd be 5 years this coming... actually 6 years this coming September. I had AFib. I was under a lot of stress. The stress was caused by, I had a commercial building back in Williamsville, Buffalo, the outskirts of Buffalo, and it was in a historical village. You remember, you've been there a few times. And it was a beautiful hair salon, and I rented it to this guy, which was the biggest mistake I ever made. Because if I didn't rent to him, I would still have it. Because I leased it out to him for only 3 years, and I was going through such stress. And that stress caused me to have AFib.
What is AFib? What is it?
Atrial fibrillation. It's a rapid heartbeat that just... And you can stroke out very easily. You can just be laying down in bed or just, and it just be rapidly beat for 2 minutes. And I tell you, I'm just very lucky that
you don't have that now.
No. What I did when I told you that I was at the gym for like 3 hours, and I really had a vigorous workout. Like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was in pretty good shape, but I never really hit the zone like the zone I'm in now. I was not there. I didn't even know that the zone existed. because you needed to be at a whole different level. So I was not. But anyway, I didn't realize that this AFib was going to cause so much problem because of being stressed out.
But you're okay now.
Yeah.
Well, talk about the positive side of it.
Yeah, the positive is that I found a doctor, researched and found a great doctor who does, they call it ambulation.
Okay.
Where they go inside of you and
Well, I thought you didn't like doctors.
robotically, through your mouth and through
Well, you
your
said you don't
groin.
like doctors.
I know, right? But you know what? When you need them, you
Ah,
have them. Okay,
I
but
see.
wait a minute, you don't. But here's the thing: it's like your car breaking down. You take it to the mechanic, the best mechanic possible. So that's what I did. I took my body to the best
Wonderful.
doctor, and he did the procedure, and oh my God, Joey, it was gone. He had me on Eliquis for 1 year and statin. Statin I'm still taking because you want to keep the cholesterol low as possible. But everything is perfect, Joe. Everything is perfect. Every time I go to a doctor's office, my doctor goes like this.
Yeah,
Oh
'cause
my God.
That's because you don't have any money.
But I have fantastic health. My health is incredible. It is like, it's perfect. My blood pressure is perfect. Everything is perfect. Everything. When they do blood work, they cover the whole category of blood work that needs to be done.
So what do we do
PSI
to
and
look
that.
20 again?
The gym, eat right.
Yeah.
Eat right. Eating is the most important thing, and less stress.
And you're a great cook. You're a great cook.
Yeah, and you know something? I had to change. I had to
Change your diet.
I had to change.
So
how I
no
cook.
drugs, no alcohol. Change your diet, exercise. You go walking on the beach, probably go
Right,
swimming. I don't
right,
know.
right.
But you just changed everything because you were a mess.
Oh yeah, totally. Big. Oh my God. Whew.
It's wonderful. So now you're a model.
Now I am, Joey, I haven't felt this good. The last time I remember feeling this good was when I was in my 30s and 40s,
Yeah.
and really my 20s. I have the energy. Of course, you need a little bit of supplement. You need to take your vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin B to give you a little more natural.
You do that.
Energy. Yes.
And
that's
you have written something. What is it
yeah.
you wrote?
Well, let
Can
me
you
see.
pull that up on your screen?
Yeah.
What is it?
So I wrote, you don't become old because of your age. You become old because you forget you don't do the things that you like to do. Or wait a minute, I'm sorry. Let me say that.
No, it's okay.
I just got a little confused. You become old because you stop doing the things that will keep you young.
Oh,
So this is what I'm doing. The workmanship that I put out into the gym and the way I eat, that's what it does. It keeps
Wonderful.
you young. It fuels your body and your mind to great performance. And that's what we want. We want good performance out of our body
yeah.
and mind. And I
Oh,
feel great.
mind. Oh,
And
yeah,
mind,
that.
yeah. Yeah, sometimes I do have a problem with that, Don't we all? I mean,
Well, you're going to start.
but the most important thing is,
Everybody has a shelf life.
and I'm still a great lover, Joey, by the way, okay?
Don't look at me.
No, I'm a heterosexual.
What's
kind of
his
guy.
story?
Yeah. I have no story. I just have a body.
No, you're great. So there you go. Look at. Let me move the camera so we can actually see you standing up. This is
Okay.
Gino Martelli.
Oh, good stretch there.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I love it. Thank you, Joey.
You're a model and you are absolutely award winning.
Thank you.
Gino
so much.
Martelli. Thanks, Gino.
Thank you.
Thanks
Joey.
for the haircut.
Love you, Joey.
Oh, I look hours younger.
And years younger.
It's my story.